Well, hello. I am not sure quite yet if this is a special day or not. It is 2018, Black Friday. And I have never really participated in such events before. But we got a message that there were some interesting things, and I hesitate to say it, available at Walmart on this fine Black Friday 2018. So I did go. Actually, I woke up and was told of this. I was like, oh, they open at 7, I'll go then. And I was told, no, they open at 6 today. And at that moment, it was 5:51. As it happens, although I don't go there much. Oh, we're going in and out of focus? What the heck? Anyway, as I don't go there very much, it doesn't really matter, but there is one very close by. So I said, okay, I'm going. And I went. And the item I was interested in is something I didn't think I'd ever really bother with. But, you know. So here is, you may already know, a C64 Mini. Brand new, never opened. Still wrapped in plastic. I really don't know much about this. I think from looking at the joystick, it reminds me very much of, there was a joystick that came out some years ago that had Commodore 64 games in it. And it looked pretty much like the joystick on the package. But now we have a miniature. Plugs into your TV via included HDMI cable. AC adapter not included. See side of box for details. So here we have the world's best-selling home computer reborn. So they say. And once again, I really have a high definition output. Save game function. 2 USB ports. 64 classic retro games included. Of course, the question I always ask is there a mule? And the answer probably is, no, there probably is not mule. Run full list. Available, no. Oh my. I wonder if, I can't see because there's warning. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic away from babies and children. This bag is not a toy. Well, I guess it is time to have a look. So, this bag that is not a toy, I'm going to rip it open. And make sure that it is not around to harm anybody of any age. So now I can see better, somewhat, the games that are included. I think. And I will look. I think they're alphabetical order, and I will look, and do I find mule? No. Some of these I've heard. Alley Cat, Anarchy, Avenger, Battle Valley, Boulder Dash, Breakdance, California Games, I've heard of that. Chips Challenge, Coin Cop, Confusion, Cosmic Causeway, Trailblazer 2. Cyberdyne Warrior. Cipernode, The Fighting Machine. Cipernode 2, The Revenge. Deflector, Destroyer. Everyone's a Wally. Firelord, Gateway to Apshaw. How'd you hear that? Grebley's Day Out. Heartland. Herobotics. Highway Encounter. Hunter's Moon. Hysteria. Impossible Mission. Ooh, that I've heard of. And Impossible Mission 2. It had really some of the best graphics and sounds of the era. I.O. Jumpman 2. Ooh, cool. Mega Apocalypse. Mission AD. Monty on the Run. Netherworld. Nobby the Artwork. Nodes of Yeesoid. Paranoid. Pit Stop 2. Oh yeah, heard of that. Rama. Robin of the Wood. Silicon Warrior. Skate Crazy. School Days. Snare. Speedball 2. Brutal Deluxe. Spin Dizzy. Street Sports Baseball. Street Sports Basketball. Street Sports Soccer. Summer Games 2. Super Cycle. Sword of Fargo. Temple of Apshaw Trilogy. The Ark of Yezoid. Thing on the Spring. Tower Toppler. Trailblazer. Uridium. West Bank. Who Dare Wins. Winter Games. World Games. Synapse. Some of these I played. Some of them, even though I've been around, I've never heard of. So, it seems it is time to figure out how. I really don't want to hurt anything here. Of course, there is something here to make it difficult. Kind of like the old Commodore days. There's this little tape here. Which is, I don't want to hurt the box. It's this little round beastly tape. And I have some pretty good nails. Oh. But it is hard to get a fix on this. And I could just rip this flap, but I don't want to. Okay. Oh. Excuse me one moment. Huh. Well, the old extra light in here, I thought I could see better. Oh boy. I'm sorry about this delay. Even the original 64 did not have tape as difficult as this. But I understand they don't want people opening these things up and taking things out. Oh my God. I'm not ripping the box. Not ripping it. Oh. Okay, I think I got a grip. Okay. Okay. That was fun. Now the little flap is open. And I'm sure some of you have seen what's in here. I have no idea what's in here. I've heard of these. I really stayed away from them. But they were on sale. So there is the original box. Put that over there. Now, behind the 8296. Now here it is. The C64 Mini. But what is in here? Well, fine question. And after we open the box, we see that look, there's a tiny little Commodore 64 and a joystick. I wonder if this is really just the joystick with this game with this cute little accessory 64. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't imagine him go to all this trouble. There is more original packaging behind the 8296. So here is the C64 Mini. Looks about 1/3 the size, or maybe a quarter. Here is a Commodore 64. Here is the Mini. So yeah, maybe a quarter the size, perhaps. Let's see here. So, there's an HDMI output. The keyboard, of course, looks good, but is not functional. There's a couple of USB ports on the end. This looks like a power switch. It's funny, there's no regular outputs, which means I can't hook this up to my 1701 monitor. But let's see what else we have in here. Well, here is a joystick. It looks a lot like the other game. I don't remember what it was called. The other, just here's a 64 and a joystick. It looks a lot like that. It has a USB port. Interesting. So I guess it goes in the side here. Oh, what's else? Are they really... Maybe they're really sure... Oh, what is this? Oh. Here is another cable. USB to... Looks kind of like a Android phone charging cable. And here is an HDMI cable. And what else? I guess? Huh. I guess there is no power supply. Rapid guide. The quick guide. The C64. Oh yeah, no, there's no AC adapter. Isn't that special? Well, I will have to refer to this. Actually, let me see how many pages. 13, 14. Basically, this manual is about the same as what size that used to come with the PET when you first got it. Like 16 pages. Actually, maybe the PET came with less. I'm not sure. So, boy, you know, this thing is almost feel like mounting it on a hat. Oh, power in. Okay, I think what we have here for the power in means that basically you can use a phone charging adapter thingy, wingy, dingy. I believe. There are no screws to open this up. Huh. Well, I'm sure it comes open somehow, but anyway, it is cute. So, for those of you that have these and know, cool. For those that don't, I will tinker and experiment. And of course, one of the things I will need to do is figure out what sort of television I can even use this on. I cannot, well, maybe there's an adapter. But I certainly can't just plug it into my 1701. Because there is no such output. But I'm hopeful there's an adapter somewhere. So, here it is. The C64 Mini. I think I'll look around for my original joystick. Because I know that it did plug in to a regular monitor. So, if you are, I'm in Canada, but Walmart was selling these today on Black Friday for, I think it was $49.99 or something, basically $50 plus tax. And when I went there to my, I can't say it's my Walmart because I don't like Walmart, but anyway, they didn't have tons of them there. I think there was just 4 or 5. It's funny, there was a cooker thing. They had a skid full of those, and a scant few of these. I don't know what they sell for regularly. I don't know much about them, but I will. So, thank you for joining me for this unboxing ceremony. And I must say, it has that new computer smell. And it's cute. It is. But I still wish it had Mule. Mule was the bestest game. Sometime, I know somewhere I have a copy of Mule. I must get it out and we must play. Anyway, that is about all I have to say at this moment. I will now figure out how to get this up and going and what I can connect it to. And perhaps in some ways I have gone to the dark side. Anyway, thank you for coming. We will continue to be in touch. And I remain at your service, David Bradley, signing off for now. Bye.